We start with a 0x1 strip loin, the most commonly traded subprimal of strip. A 0x1 means there is a 1-inch tail on the loin side, or the nice side of the strip, and on the opposite side, the vein end, there should be no tail left. So 0x1. We are going to break this down into what we call a steak-ready strip. Then remove the back strap, and finally portion this loin into perfect center-cut strip steaks, highlighting how we separate the vein from the center cuts. We start by placing the cut backside down and trim the belly of excess fat and silver. Then flip it over and remove the fat cap on top, which brings us to what we call a steak-ready strip loin. At Allen Brothers, we sell the majority of our strips with the back strap off, so the next step is to remove it. And now we have a center-cut steak-ready loin. When portioning into center-cut strips, we start from the loin end and work towards the vein end. And we begin with a face cut to even things up. We start to portion out our center-cut strips, generally into 12 or 16-ounce steaks. As we go, the butcher trims each cut to make sure it meets our standards for a perfect center-cut strip steak. Moving down the loin, we are starting to see a little nerve on one side of the steak, and on the other side, the full nerve begins to show. When we start to see this much nerve, it no longer meets our standard for a top strip, and these cuts become reclassified as vein steaks. The last point of note is the knob. This is a great bite of meat, but since we removed the back strap, this piece can become a bit separated during cooking, so some customers prefer their strips with the knob off. So, we started with a 0x1 subprimal strip loin, and ended up with perfectly butchered center-cut strip steaks, with or without the knob, cut to our highest standard by an Allen Brothers master butcher.